Fans have spoken. The latest One D&D survey results show what fans really think about this new system. Wizards of the Coast have just shared some insights on the results of the first One D&D playtest, which they've positioned as the future of the game in 2024. If you're not familiar, One D&D is said to be fully backwards compatible with 5th edition. And my prediction, calling it now, is that One D&D is going to be inexorably tied to D&D Beyond, which, if so, I think will be its downfall. But that's all speculations at this point, so let's get back to the findings. So the satisfaction ranking system that they used essentially ranks things that will likely be discarded, that's around 60% or below, around 70% satisfaction is salvageable, and 80% or above is likely to be included. And it's important to note that this playtest had 39,000 participants, which is a pretty decent sample size and gives you a sense of the players' preferences. They shared player satisfaction ratings for specific aspects of the game, namely around character creation. Background specifically received a major overhaul, receiving a first level feat, which received almost 90% satisfaction rating, which is rare but not unreasonable. I mean, free feat, yes please. Also, nothing was below 50%, which bodes well, but one notable thing that did not test well is the D20 rule. This rule ranked at 60%, and if you're not familiar with it, it essentially dictates that 1s and 20s are automatic successes or failures respectively, and provides tables to rule those results. This rule does alter the game in certain undeniable ways, and I personally hope we see this experimental rule set die a horrible and fiery death. The Ardling and Dragonborn also ranked in the 60% range. The main criticism of the Ardling is that it's trying to do too much. It's like a cousin to the Aasimar, but it's also like a beast person, so which is it? Expect to see some more defined overhauls there, especially as it leans more towards the bestial species. The Dragonborn actually ranked lower than the Ardling, namely because of the way the breath weapon was handled and implemented. Also, there's some confusion about what the relationship is between this new version of the Dragonborn and Fizban's Treasury of Dragons versions of the Dragonborn, which really expanded on the species. Expect to see these changes addressed specifically, as the Dragonborn is an iconic part of D&D, and they're going to make sure they do everything they can to make sure fans are happy with this race. Also, really reassuring is there's high excitement overall about the new versions of the races. The new human version ranked at 83%, which is a very high satisfaction rating. Dwarfs, orcs, tieflings, and elves also scored high at 81%. And following not far behind are gnomes and halflings at 78%. So things are looking great for what the new races and species have to offer and what people think about them. Soon we're going to be seeing some new weapon options with the class groups. That's how classes are going to be broken up in the future. And right now what just dropped today is the Cleric and Species UA, which gives some insight into what these class structures will look like. So check that out. I will include a link in the show notes below. That's it for this quick One D&D news update. What are you excited most from this playtest material? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell and the subscribe thing. I've heard it makes a big difference in helping small channels like ours grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.